Hello there, my name is Shovel Off, or as some might know me as, Shovel Boy. Now, this is the future of new helmet technology. What you have here is your homing device, GPS, your FM radio antenna, which actually doubles as a probe down to a depth of 3 feet. If anybody's buried deeper than 3 feet, well, it's too bad. Now what we have here is an adjustable light so that you can inspect the powder. Now how you do that is you take out your magnifying glass and you get some powder in your hand and you measure it and you look at it and you scrutinize it. And once you have determined the type of snow crystal that it is, then you bring out your wax and your iron. Your iron here is a very important part of your equipment. And then the wax. When you have special speed wax, such as blue, and you mix a little blue, some people don't like to mix, but I don't mind, with green, and possibly a little more green. What do we have going on here? More green. Whoops!
That's black.
We have a little red. Now this looks like a very small amount, but it is very concentrated. A little drip of the red into the green or blue wax will make you go super, super fast. Now, of course, you do this on your shovel. Now, the shovel. Now, what I have here is a 45 centimeter shovel. It has been grooved for racing and slalom. And you simply put the chunk of wax on there, like so. And then you get your iron and you stick it on like so. And you plug it in. Wait till it gets melty and smoldering. And then you iron it on. And you will have a super fast shovel. Now, the art of shovel racing is being able to place it between your legs and have the right length and steering capabilities. And then, of course, for after your day of shoveling, you got to be the hit of the party with the girls. I mean, that's what it's all about, isn't it, boys? It's about the girls. Now, if you're a very smooth operator, you can pull out your guitar and, of course, sitting around the fire after, strum out a few tunes. Yeah, I was skiing, I was shoveling down the mountain, getting face shots on the mountain. Yeah, baby, I think you look good. Boom. So after your night of après skiing and sitting around the fireside, remember to be safe when you go to bed. Well, that's, what else do we have here? I also have my computer mounted on top of the helmet, which you can see here. It's turned off right now. The LED lights are not on. But it controls the internal vision of my goggles, which tell me how fast I'm going, what altitude I'm at, what my intoxication level is. And of course, for every extreme shovel boy, you must have this electronic device. It is a wave of the future. Now, to turn it on, you first push these two buttons, and a little blue light will come on. And then you set it to your radiation level. After it has climbed up to the radiation level, you insert this tube and well, I don't, there you go. And you can pull on that and you will get as high as you can get.
What do you got behind you there? What are you carrying all around you?
Well, these are all my safety gear. This is for climbing. Of course, you gotta have carabiners to hook your ropes together. And this is a pick. Now this pick is for my cane. And someone's knocking at my door. You have here your bell. Because you gotta have a bell when you're going down the hill. It just sounds cool. And an extra basket. You always gotta have that. And I have some rope on the back there. Some climbing rope.
Mm-hmm.
And that is in case you go over a cliff. Hopefully one of your buddies goes over the cliff and I have to rescue him. It wouldn't be very good if I went over the cliff with the rope. So that is all my apparatuses that I use in shovel skiing, which is one of the new up-and-coming extreme sports. I've been practicing in the half pipe, and I'm going to take those tricks to the big mountain. And when you get air on a shovel, it's much like a witch. That you cackle, yeah, and you will get more air time. Well, this looks like it's ready to go. Well, what else can I say? Oh, I have my emergency light here. This is for when you go tree skiing at night. I keep saying skiing because I'm a former skiing. I've just taken up the sport of shoveling. Now, also you may notice I have mounted on my helmet two propellers which are going. Now, I can increase the velocity of those propellers, and I don't want to do it right now because I don't want to take off, but I have a control right here, a little joystick, and I can increase the speed of the propellers and the pitch of the propellers, which will take me up to the top of the mountain. No need for these chairlifts, those are all passé, or pissy. You just need one of these, and away you go. But I don't want to do it indoors. So that's all there is today, I think. I don't know if I've missed out anything.
What's
Oh, I have my tape measure.
What's that gauge on the side of your
Oh
helmet
yes,
there?
my gauge. Well, that is all part of this gauge. That is part of my GPS signal. And that shows absolute magnetic north. So, you want to know what direction the wind is coming from. This also is a very important device. This is your centimeter ruler. So, this is how you measure snow. That would be 40 centimeters. And that would be a pretty good dump. I just heard my communication device knocking, and I think it's one of my shovel buddies. He has a long shovel. Like, you've heard of the long board skateboarding, right? Wow. He's into the long shoveling. And I'm not quite ready for that yet. I'll pick my devices. And of course, this is all controlled by your iPhone device. And, and also, of course, I have music in my helmet and all these other fancy devices. Well, I also have a map of the mountain in my goggles, and that can be turned on and off. These lights here, of course, are again for universal GPS communication. Well, I'm off to the sledding. It's sort of sledding, but it's sledding on a shovel. And that is how you shovel it.